Hello, Buffalo Nation. It's good to be with you again for our Buffalo Minute. Just a few brief things we'd like to talk about. First of all, was our first ever Community Spirit Contest that was put together by our student council. We had representatives from several of our local banks. They ranged from making replicas of our jerseys to having a little pep assembly and feeding the players. It was a great time, and a lot of people had a lot of fun doing that, and it was just great for them to be willing to do that. And next week we have some more. We have 3 of our local car dealerships that's going to do that also, and we thank them for taking the time just to show a little Buff spirit. The players and everybody in the school really appreciates the time that it takes for them to do that. Also, last Friday we had our Pink Out Week, and we raised over $10,000 for the Stevenson Cancer Center in Oklahoma City. Some people may not know, but we do have a room named the McAllister Buffalo Room from the previous donations that's been given to them. We will have raised probably enough after everything's paid for to give them over $8,000 for cancer research. And also, just a reminder that this week is our alumni recognition for the Hall of Fame. So we have some inductees going into the Hall of Fame, and we would like for our alumni to be there to see the former grades and also to help welcome our players to the field. So I'm calling for you alumni football players to show up and welcome our players onto the field. And now I'd like to introduce our principal at Peterball Middle School, Caroline Miller.
Hello, Buffaloes. I'm Caroline Miller, principal at Peterball, and we've got some great things that are going on here. We've been in school for about 6 weeks, and some of the wonderful projects that are going on in the school is our STEM class, Tech Ed. They just finished building wooden bridges, and then of course seeing how much or how stable they are. They've also built solar-powered cars, and they're currently working on rockets. And then, of course, in Miss Neely's language arts class, they are doing project-based learning. They just finished their September book reports, and there are some wonderful projects that the kids have created. And of course, also we have our band and our athletics programs, who you all know already are some of the best in the state. And we've got some wonderful student athletes that are representing Peterball Middle School, as well as our band, who is getting ready for districts, and they sound fabulous. We're here to recognize our Employee of the Month and our Students of the Month for the month of September here at Peterball. It is a complete surprise because our Students of the Month have no idea they were chosen. They were chosen by their teachers here in the school. And so I'd first like to recognize Gabby Anderson. She's our 7th grade Student of the Month.
Hi.
Congratulations, Gabby.
And Reese Regan is our 8th grade Student of the Month.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And our Employee of the Month for Peterball Middle School is Royley Dotson. He is our head custodian, and he works tirelessly making this building sparkle, as I like to say. He hates when I use that word, so I use it often. And he does a fabulous job keeping all of us in shape. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for joining us at Peterball, and have a Buffalo day.